Which big pit reel offers you the best value for money in the carp scene? Well, that is an easy one. The Okuma Obsidian. Let's take a look. So, how many times do you walk past a certain piece of tackle simply because it's got the wrong brand name on it? And because of that, how many times are you missing out on excellent performance and impeccable value for money? I think we all get a little bit too wrapped up in the brands we use within fishing, and the Obsidian reels from Okuma prove that on so many different levels. Now I'm going to break this video down into 5 smaller sections so that we can make sure you get all the information that you need about these fantastic reels. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about Okuma. Who are they and what do they do? Well, to put it simply, Okuma have been producing premium level fishing kit for anglers of all different varying levels for decades. These guys have been making rods, reels and tackle accessories for longer than I have been fishing. Now they don't just make equipment for freshwater fishing, but they also cater for the saltwater market. So chances are, no matter your angling preference, there's probably something in their range that you'll like. In today's video, as I mentioned, we are going to be looking at the Obsidian carp reels. Now these are the top of the top, the cream of the crop, you name it, premium level carp fishing reels from Okuma. I've been using these for quite a few sessions now, and I can certainly see why these things are feature packed. So let's take a look at some of those features next. I am in a privileged position and I do get my hands on lots of feature-packed reels to take a look at. These are up there with the best of them. These reels house features which are normally found on reels at 3 or 4 times the recommended retail price of these, and that in itself is really quite impressive. The Obsidian's body and rotor is made from Okuma's very own 𝗲40X carbon. Now that not only makes these reels incredibly lightweight, but also tough, durable and rugged, perfect to withstand the rigours of everyday carp fishing. The spools are machined from aluminium, once again keeping the weight to an absolute minimum, but also offering you that strength and reliability that we need. Each spool has got 2 line-friendly line clips, perfect for hitting your spots at range. It is also worth mentioning that you get a second spool in the box, and that is something that simply doesn't happen very often when you buy a new set of reels these days. Alongside that, you also get the spool reducers, enabling you to sort of tailor the spool to the amount of line you wish to put on it. Moving down from that spool, we get to the rotor. Now, as I said, that's made from the 𝗲40X carbon, keeping it lightweight and rigid and strong and exactly as you would want it to be. But it also incorporates one of my favourite features, and that is simply a tangle guard or a line guard, depending on what you want to call it. Anything that stops line going behind the spool on a carp fishing reel is a win in my book. I absolutely hate it. It's one of my biggest bugbears. So well done, Okuma. That is another problem solved. One of, if not the most common upgrade that people do to their fishing reels is to add carbon drag washers. Well, here they come as standard. The carbonite drag system disperses heat and friction evenly to ensure that you get that reliable and predictable drag that you require. Even in the harshest of environments, on the longest of fights, you can be sure that drag will work exactly as intended to, giving you more control and helping to make sure that more fish hit the back of your landing net. Internally is where these reels really do set themselves apart. There are no plastic bushings or cheap components that you would normally find in a reel of this price point. The guys at Okuma wanted to make something which offered longevity and strength and robustness, and that is exactly what they have done. The frictionless main shaft is crafted from aircraft grade aluminium, meaning not only is it super lightweight, but it's almost indestructible. We then have the super slow oscillation staff made out of stainless steel, which is surrounded by shielded stainless steel bearings. All of this basically means that this reel that feels so super smooth out of the box will continue to feel that way for years and years to come. We also have a one-piece bail arm, once again constructed with lightweight and strength in mind, and that offers an extremely smooth transition of line to the EFR2 line roller. Now this has been designed to basically create zero friction on the line, and that is always a good thing. The more efficient your reel can be, the less friction there is throughout, the better the user experience is. It also helps to reduce line twist while it's at it. The machine screw-in handle gives you a real nice sort of direct feel to the internal components of the reel. There's no free play, there's no backlash. You feel connected and in control every single step of the way. When it comes to performance, well, this section is pretty easy. These reels are truly outstanding. They are built to last and designed in a way to basically completely exceed any expectations you may have already had of a carp reel. They simply go above and beyond at every single stage. The super slow oscillation offers excellent line lay and of course the potential for greater casting distances. It enables the reel to layer the line onto the spool in a way that it can reduce friction on the cast, obviously in turn helping your lead travel further. The drag system offers fast but progressive adjustment, perfect for when playing even the largest of carp, and of course the fact that gram by gram these reels have been shaved down wherever possible to make sure they are as light and as comfortable in the hand as they can be. It makes the Obsidian reels a real contender, and I'm not talking about a contender for reels that are in the same price bracket. I'm talking about a contender for reels that are in the £300 to £500 price bracket, and that makes these things an absolute steal. The performance, the features and the build of these reels is exceptional, but it is super hard to try and portray that over video. So you need to get down to your local tackle shop, pick up one of these reels, and I'm sure you will be pleasantly surprised. When it comes to build quality, it can be a little bit of an unknown. We often don't know if the product is going to last as well as we think it should. But in this case, you have got absolutely no worries at all. These things feel absolutely bomb-proof. And it's simply by the guys at Okuma putting all of their latest and greatest tech inside of these reels to make sure they are the best they could possibly do. In my mind, if a company makes exceptional sea fishing reels like Okuma do, and they incorporate that same tech into a carp fishing reel, these things should be an absolute winner. Sea fishing reels really do go through some abuse. Salt water causing corrosion, sand in the gears acting as almost like a grinding paste. It is all bad. That stuff really takes a beating. So if the guys at Okuma have designed reels to make sure that that doesn't happen, putting that into a carp fishing scenario where worst case we get a bit of mud on our reels, well, I think it's safe to say that these things are going to last a very, very long time. Lastly, the price, and this is, well, a bit of an odd one, mainly because these are priced so well. Currently online, you can pick them up for a little under £150 each, which in my mind is an absolute bargain. Now, if I was looking for a new set of reels and I had roughly £100 per reel to spend, I would probably save a little bit longer and invest in a set of these. That being said, if I had £300 or £500 to spend, once again, I would still put my money on a set of Obsidians and then spend the savings on an epic fishing trip to put them through their paces. Now make sure to check out the Okuma website because there's loads of excellent tackle on there. It's all fantastic. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much.